Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. We'll take the dog and then the human. The fun will never end. It's adventure time.
What could a Chaos Emerald be doing in the land of Ooh? Beach me!
According to my scanner, the emerald seems to be inside a castle of ice.
Ice. That smells a lot like Mr. Freeze. Or maybe even the penguin. The Ice King's castle. But before we go find that emerald, let's see if we can meet Finn and Jake, and see if they can help us out. I've always wanted to meet Finn and Jake! Except this time, it's the real guys instead of people walking around in fake character costumes like at Disney World. I'm already excited! I actually met the real Batman! Batman is one of the coolest characters ever! Thank you, Tails. Now let's see if anyone in this dimension can help us.
Oh my god, who are these lumpy weirdos?
These are my new friends, Lumpy Space Princess! Nice to meet you. I'm Harry Potter, and this is Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. And you are...
Lumpy Space Princess.
You sure don't sound like a princess.
Oh my god! It's because I sound like a lumpy man, isn't it?
I think so.
And I am Princess Bubblegum. I welcome you all to the land of Ooh.
This does look like an interesting world.
Why, thank you so much, Miss Granger.
Hermione Granger.
How do you like our world so far, Harry Potter and Ron Weasley?
Well, one thing's for sure, we're definitely not in Diagon Alley anymore.
I don't recall hearing about this place in any of the books that my mom used to read to me and Ginny. And who's that vampire girl?
Oh, sorry, I never got to introduce myself. I'm Marceline, the Vampire Queen.
So you're a vampire? And I see that you love to make music.
Well, yes, but I'm mostly a trickster.
Just like a certain sibling of Ron's.
Shut up, Harry.
Who grew up with those weirdos in front of us?
Didn't we already tell you who we are, Lumpy Space Princess?
Not you, Potter, I mean those weirdos.
Who are you talking? Sonic? Harry! Long time no see! It's very good to see you again, Sonic. What are you doing here in the world of Adventure Time, Harry? I was about to ask you the same question. We're looking for a Chaos Emerald, and you're a Lego. Well, yes, I am. You're a Lego too. Did Voltec visit your dimension too? Not yet, but Seanic did use a gadget on me that turned me into a Lego. Yes, it's my very own Legoizer. It turns objects and people into Lego form. Unfortunately, it's out of power now. And while we're waiting for it to recharge, we're going through many different dimensions to look for Chaos Emeralds. And no, I didn't turn all of you into Legos. We know, it was Vortec. You see, Eggman was building a machine powered by the Chaos Emeralds that was supposed to be used to make dimensional rifts, but Vortec opened up some rifts and sucked all the Chaos Emeralds into 7 different dimensions. Vortec wants the emeralds so he can rule the Lego multiverse, and we're trying to collect all of them before he does. How many have you found so far? Just one, in the land of Oz. Well, Vortec turned us in the Wizarding World into Lego, and these strange portals opened up, and we ended up here.
You two know each other?
Long story short, Dobby the House Elf was resurrected from the dead, he founded Porky into my dimension, and then I returned him to Harry, and the rest is history. That would be correct.
Holy cricket! Professor Dumbledore, you're alive!
I'm afraid not, my dear boy. You must have mistook me for a different person. I am Gandalf the Grey.
And I'm Wildstyle.
Are you some sort of DJ?
Will people just stop with the DJ comments? Do I look like a DJ to anyone?
To be honest, you kind of do look like a DJ.
I'm not a DJ. I'm a master builder.
And I'm Batman.
Can somebody tell me what the hell is going on here?
I don't know, Marty, but this place looks unlike anything we've seen before in Hill Valley.
Doc, we never really been anywhere else outside of Hill Valley.
Great Scott! You're right, Marty! And who are the guys who look like Rick and Morty? I am Dr. Emmett Brown. I specialize in time travel.
I'm Marty McFly.
Marty McFly, eh? So, you like to play guitar?
Yes, I'm actually in the band. We're called the Pinheads, but in our last audition, they said that we were too loud. And, what's your name?
Marceline. You know, Marty, we should collaborate on songs sometime.
That would be cool.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes. Her name is Jennifer. She's sweet and beautiful.
That's good to know.
Hey, I recognize you! Who, me? Yeah, you're Sonic the Hedgehog! From the Cartoon Network and Boomerang show Sonic Boom!
Hey, how come you're not wearing a scarf or sports tape, Sonic?
Well, Jake, you see, I forgot my scarf and sports tape. Either that, or the fact that I don't normally wear those. Yeah, let's go with the fact that I don't normally wear a scarf and sports tape. but I find it quite peculiar how you, a character from a popular cartoon, can recognize me, a video game character. Duh! We know everyone from Cartoon Network! We're actually friends with Mordecai and Rigby!
And the 3 bears from We Bear Bears.
And the Teen Titans.
And Steven Universe.
You mean we get to see Lego versions of the Crystal Gems?
No, their worlds have not been affected by Vortek and his evil Lego schemes, and oh my god, you sound exactly like me.
No, I don't! What are you talking about?
Don't love it and lie to me, I know that you sound like me.
I sound nothing like you!
Oh my god, just admit, you totally sound like me.
No, I don't! I sound like Sean Connery!
Who's this lumpin' Sean Connery you speak of?
One of the most famous actors in all cinema. And I was born with a mutation that makes me talk like Sean Connery.
Excuses.
It's the truth. My name is Seanic the Hedgehog. I'm Sonic's twin brother, and I was born with Sean Connery's voice. That's why I'm called Seanic.
I still think you were born in lumpy space, and you've been taken away from our kingdom.
Do I look like a lumpy space person to you? Do I?
Actually, you do look like a lumpy space person. Look at those lumps in the middle.
Wait, are you implying that I'm fat?
Well, yeah.
I'm not fat! I weigh 76 pounds!
You're fat. Just admit, you're fat. And you sound like me.
Just because I have a round belly doesn't mean that I'm fat. I told you that I weigh 76 pounds. And for the last time, I don't sound like you. I sound like Sean fucking Connery!
What's your lumpin' language around here?
I'll show you, lumpin', alright. Guys, please stop fighting. We have the Chaos Emerald to find.
What's a Chaos Emerald?
How many times are we gonna have to explain Chaos Emeralds to other dimensions? First, we had to explain them to Batman, a Grey Wizard, and Wildstyle. Then, we had to explain it to a dude from the 80s, where Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't come out on the Sega Genesis for another 6 years. If I brought my Sega Genesis with me, I'd gladly show Marty how Sonic the Hedgehog works.
That game sure sounds like fun. I wonder how it would compare to Super Mario Bros.
Chaos Emeralds are 7 mystical jewels from my dimension. I don't remember hearing about these emeralds in Sonic Boom! That's because there are no Chaos Emeralds in Sonic Boom. They come from the Sonic the Hedgehog video games, and the old anime Sonic X. You see, these emeralds give off powerful energy. They can turn your thoughts into power. My arch nemesis, Dr. Eggman, was using those emeralds to power up a machine for him to use to create dimensional rifts. But Vortek interfered, and the 7 emeralds all scattered to 7 different dimensions. This is one of the Chaos Emeralds that we found on our quest. The next emerald that we need to find is in the Ice King's castle. What would the Ice King want with this kind of emerald? It's not the Ice King who wants it, Finn. It's Vortek. Vortek wants to get his hands on all 7 emeralds to rule the Lego multiverse. He's opened up rifts to many other dimensions, including the Land of Oo, Harry Potter's dimension, and even my own dimension. He's looking for foundation elements, which are basically artifacts that have existed since the beginning of time. And the Chaos Emeralds are some of the most powerful foundation elements to ever be conceived in the Lego multiverse. Even more powerful than the Flux Capacitor, the One Ring, the Palantir, the Cake from Portal, the Diamond Scarab from Scooby-Doo, Master Chen's Staff, or even the Ruby Slippers. Unless we get that Chaos Emerald from the Ice King's castle, the Land of Oo will be in great danger. So will the Wizarding World, and even me and Seanic's dimension. If he gathers those emeralds before we do, all our dimensions will fall, and we will have nothing left. What are we waiting for? Let's go find that emerald!
The way to the Ice King's castle will be very dangerous.
Marceline, I've seen enough Adventure Time to know my way around this dimension like the back of my claw-shaped hand.
If you say so, dude.
Also, do me a solid and don't suck the red from my shoes. I happen to really like red shoes.
Okay, I'll try not to.
This is only their first time here. How could he possibly know his way around our dimension?
Beats me, Princess Bubblegum! Good thing I brought my firebolt.
Wait, Harry. Hermione and I forgot our broomsticks.
Need a lift.
Thank you. Man dressed as a bat?
I'm Batman.
Whatever.
The Batmobile has extra seating for 2. We're almost at the Ice King's castle. We should be over there in a couple minutes. By the way, Finn, what has the Ice King been up to lately? Oh, not much. He hasn't really been himself lately. You mean after all those countless times where he tried to kidnap Princess Bubblegum? Yeah. And what about you, Jake? How have you and Lady Rainicorn been doing?
She's doing great. I see her almost every day after Finn and I go on our daily adventures. Wait until I introduce you to Lady Rainicorn. She's very sweet, but I highly doubt you would understand her, though.
Nanun genurutai hi ICC gosiago hwasinanda, Jake.
Whoa, you speak Korean?
Tuchong danoman, nanun hagumale jonjigake mahalte godaji hoyong haji ansunida.
How many languages do you know?
I know Spanish, French, German, Japanese, Latin, Korean, Elvish, and Klingon. But most of the time, I just stick with speaking English.
Fair enough.
Plus, the next Winter Olympics that Mara and I are gonna go to in 2018 are in Pyeongchang, South Korea.
That's good to know. Let's hope we're not being followed by any jigglers.
Oh, is it my whistling? I remember that episode. It was one of my favorites.
But I do have to say, you are a pretty good whistler.
Thanks, Jake.
If you guys are done whistling that American Idiot song over there, we've just about reached the ice castle.
Mathematical! Let's just hope we find the emerald first before Vortek does. But what if the Ice King wants the emerald for himself? I highly doubt that, Finn, but okay. Hey, Sonic, what time is it? Adventure time! No, I mean the actual time! 2:10. Okay, just making sure.
Jewel, where did you find this? It was in the lower area of the castle? Did someone drop it off at our doorstep or something? You think Finn and Jake send it to me as a little gift?
Yeah, like we would ever give you anything, Ice King!
Finn, what are you doing here?
Taking that emerald!
Emerald? You must be mistaken. This is not an emerald. Emeralds are green. This jewel is like the color of ice.
No, that's an emerald.
Finn, who are these weirdos?
Those weirdos are my new friends! Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Batman, Gandalf the Grey, Wildstyle, Dr. Emmett Brown, Marty McFly, and Sonic the Hedgehog!
Another lumpy weirdo who totally sounds like me.
We went over this 1,000 times, Lumpy Space Princess. I do not sound like you in the slightest. Are we really gonna have this argument throughout this entire project?
I don't know why, Doc, but that guy reminds me of a character from an old Christmas special from the 1970s. The Winter Warlock.
Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Great Scott! And I thought the Libyans were total psychos. Now hand over that emerald, frozen SpongeBob.
What did you call me? Blue, green-eyed hedgehog?
My name is Sonic, and I just called you frozen SpongeBob.
Is it my voice? I don't sound like SpongeBob. What are you talking about?
Don't bullshit me, Ice King. You and SpongeBob are both voiced by the same person.
So?
Just do me a kind favor and give us the emerald.
What's so special about this gem anyway? And why do you keep calling it an emerald?
Actually, we will be taking that emerald. Harry, are you okay? My scar. Voldemort. Yes, Harry Potter, I have returned. But how? The Dark Lord Vortek used his powers to bring Voldemort back into the land of the living, Potter. Malfoy! Ah, Hedgehog, that's a rather good look for you. Not. Ha 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 ha! If I didn't have claw-shaped hands, Malfoy, I'd give you the middle finger. And I see you have a new brand of friends to try to stop us.
They're not a band, are they?
No, I don't think any of these guys know how to play instruments.
I mean, Sonic did play on my guitar, and he played me a song from the early 2000s. He did that because I wanted to know what music was like in the future.
And who might you be?
Marty McFly.
Marty McFly, eh? You sound like a total slacker.
Hey! I don't mind it when Mr. Strickland calls me a slacker. But if it's one of his cronies, that's crossing the line, pal.
I don't know who Biff is, but he sounds like a good replacement for Crab. Now surrender the emerald to us.
Bad cop? What happened to you trying to get store business?
I have a new assignment now. Vortek asked me to bring him the 7 Chaos Emeralds so he could build his new empire in the Lego multiverse. Not gonna happen, Bad Cop. Just try to stop me, Batman. Oh, by the way, Bad Cop, did I ever tell you that you sound like one of my old enemies, Ra's al Ghul? Enough! Just surrender the emerald, or I'm gonna have to take one of your own heroes in for questioning. You better hand us the emerald. No, Ice King! Give us the emerald! They want it for evil purposes! Besides, you're not evil anymore, are you?
Please, Ice King, we're begging you. Don't give it to them.
Accio Emerald! Oh no you don't, Potter! Accio Emerald! Accio Emerald! Accio Emerald! Accio Emerald! Accio Emerald! Yeah, Sonic! Kick his ass! Since when does Tails swear, Hedgehog? Isn't that unusual for a 9-year-old fox? Shut the fuck up, Malfoy! Where'd you get Eggman's robots? Dr. Eggman was kind enough to lend us some of his robots.
The guys don't mind. I'm gonna head downstairs and avoid any more confrontation for today.
Stupefy!
Hey Seanic, or whatever your name is. There are some bad guys behind you.
I got it, Lumpy Space Princess. You don't need to remind me how to fight.
Sorry, I just wanted to be nice to you for once.
I'm surprised that you're not dueling me with Potter's wand and battling me like a muggle. Or do they call them a no-mage where you come from? No-mage is too confusing. I'll just stick with muggle. Besides, you're a no-mage for me. That wasn't even remotely funny. Do I look like I give a fuck? Stupefy! Yeah, 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 you fucking missed me. I guess it's my time to go. See you later, Hedgehog! You may have won this round, heroes, but mark my words, you will rue the day that you cross paths with Lord Vortek. They got away! Where'd they go? Beach me, Finn. But at least we got the next emerald. So how many total emeralds are there again? 7. We now have 2. Only 5 more to go.
Where are the other 5?
We don't know yet, Marty! Let's head back to Vorton and find out which dimension our next emerald is in!
I know a place with a dimensional portal.
Princess Bubblegum, have you just been standing there this whole time?
I don't like getting into physical conflicts.
Fair enough. So tell us, Princess, where's this portal you speak of?
Back at the Candy Kingdom.
So Finn, where does this portal lead? I know, Sonic! Somewhere else in the Cartoon Network community, I guess. You mean you've never been in this room in your life? How many times have you been inside of Princess Bubblegum's castle? Many times, but not in this room.
Here we are, people.
Are you gonna come with us, Princess Bubblegum?
Sorry, Finn. I can't. I have to look after the Candy Kingdom, but I wish you luck on your quest.
No offense, Princess Bubblegum, but it's not quest time. It's adventure time.
Somehow, I knew you were gonna say that, Jake. And what about you, Marceline? Lumpy Space Princess?
I'll go. As long as this black-eyed whiphead over here admits he sounds like me.
I do not sound like you! Relax, Seanic. But she keeps saying— Okay, moving on now.
It was nice of you to explore the land of Harry Potter, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
I need to tell my children stories about this place.
I think my son would like to hear about this too.
Harry, we don't have kids yet. We're still 19.
I knew that, Hermione. I mean, when we do have kids of our own, it will be a nice story to tell them. A nicer story than one about a cursed child.
Are you coming, Marceline?
Sorry, dude. I can't. I'm busy with vampire stuff. But it was nice to meet a guy who loves playing guitar. And tell Jennifer I said hi.
Come on, Marty. Let's not waste any more time with vampire romances here. That's the last thing we want.
What's the worst that can happen, Doc?
Oh, I've seen the future, Marty. Romance novels involving vampires. A series known simply as Twilight, where they just sparkle in the sunlight, instead of flaring up like the flux capacitor after an overdose of plutonium.
Those romance novels sound terrible.
They are, Marty. I read a chapter, and then I immediately went back to reading Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days, because I was scarred for life. And trust me, Marty, 50 Shades of Grey is even worse.
I wonder where this portal leads, Doc.
Beats me, Marty. Maybe another historic period in time. Could this be another dimension that Vortex opened up a rift to?
Probably.
I mean, we're currently in an entirely new dimension, and somehow, this portal here leads to a different dimension. I wonder if we can find the next emerald in there. Well, there's only one way to find that out! Are you enjoying yourself, Seanic? I most definitely am, Sonic!
Me too! I like being a Lego, although it's gonna be sad when we have to change back.
We still have plenty of time before the Legoizer charges back up again. Hopefully the next emerald is through that portal, but we'll wait and see.